Now, we begin in Vientiane, where the annual ASEAN Summit is underway as we speak. As leaders of the member nations arrive in the host city, the presidents of South Korea and the U.S. sat down for a one-on-one. Now, this on the heels of ballistic missile launches by North Korea yesterday. Our top office correspondent is live on the ground. She joins us from Vientiane. Ji-sun, I understand that the focus of the sideline bilateral summit was, of course, North Korea's continuous provocations and the issue of the deployment of THAAD to South Korea. What did the two leaders discuss?
Conn-young, the Allies vowed to reinforce their defense capabilities and deterring power to suppress North Korea's nuclear proliferation, expressing Seoul and Washington's firm stance against North Korea's continued provocation.
네, 한미 양국은 북한의 어떠한 도발에도 모든 수단을 다해서 강력히 대응해 나갈 것임을 분명히 밝혀둡니다. 북한은 어제 또 노동미사일을 발사했는데 이와 같이 무모한 도발을 지속하는 것은 자멸을 초래하는 길임을 강력히 경고합니다.
President Obama reiterated Washington's full commitment to protect its ally, stressing that North Korea's nuclear programs threaten not only South Korea and the U.S. itself, but also other allies like Japan.
In recent years, we've worked together to strengthen our alliance and to ensure our readiness against any threat. For instance, our missile defense cooperation. THAAD is a purely defensive system to deter and defend against North Korean threats.
The two sides also vowed to work together to make sure the latest UN sanctions are fully implemented. Recognizing the importance of China's role in resolving North Korea's nuclear issue, Seoul and Washington will enhance communication with Beijing through various channels. South Korea will also seek greater support from the U.S. and the international community to improve the human rights conditions in North Korea. The allies also discussed cooperation on new frontier sectors like space development and global issues like climate change, peacekeeping, refugees, and ODA. Noting that this will be the last one-on-one with the South Korean president before his term ends, President Obama thanked President Park for her leadership and role she exhibited on the international stage. After having garnered Russia and China's commitment to implement the UN sanctions to denuclearize North Korea, and now backed by the U.S. support and cooperation, President Park will sit down with Japanese Prime Minister Shinzo Abe on Wednesday. Back to you.
Thank you, Ji-sun. Our top office correspondent Song Ji-sun live from Vientiane with the latest results from the South Korea-U.S. summit that ended about an hour ago.